Hello YouTube, this is the Tank 1988 again, and I've decided to do a Let's Play of Jill Goes Underground now that I've gotten a little bit more comfortable doing Let's Plays. If you haven't yet, go and check out my first Let's Play video ever of Jill of the Jungle. That game, along with this game, was released in 1992 by Epic Mega Games, which later on became Epic Games, the same company that made Unreal Tournament and Gears of War. I've finally figured out how to get my voice and the screen cap and what I hear from the computer. But I need to use two different computers. So I'm recording my voice with one computer and I'm recording the screen cap and what I hear with another computer. And then I have editing software and I'm going to combine the two. So, let's get started. And again, this will be kind of a let's speed run, although I haven't beaten this game nearly as much as Jill of the Jungle, so I won't be as fast or as good. And I'm doing better than I thought I would. You don't have to kill every, these are giant mushrooms, by the way. You remember ooh, this is bad. Only take one more hit and I die. Anyway, in the last game, well, here we go, dead. In the last game, you went into the Mushroom Grove, and that was the end of Jill of the Jungle. In this game, you start off in the Mushroom Grove and you go underground. As you can tell, I've probably never played this game before in my life because I'm jumping on every mushroom, hitting everything. Go up here, avoid the bunnies, avoid the inchworms, which are actually footworms because they're so big. They're supposed to be inchworms. And there we go. The music in this game was pretty good for the time. It's interesting. I've never done a speed run of this game, so I don't know how fast I can do this, but I don't have nearly enough practice in order to make a successful speed run, I don't think. But for the time being, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Those gray things are giant slugs, by the way. It was pretty easy. This compared to Jill of the Jungle, this game is much harder. And Jill Saves the Prince is even more difficult than this game. But I've beaten each so many times throughout the years that it's really no problem. I really like the music in the two games. And then we got the Pacman Ghosts going on. There's just barely enough apples in this part of in this level for me not to die. You have to guide the knife. It kind of goes out and then comes. It's like Link's boomerang in Ocarina of Time. If you ever played that game, that game came out in 1998 for the Nintendo 64. I was never very good at that game. That was, last time when I was playing, I was talking about Robbie levels. My best friend Robbie could only get to certain levels. Ocarina of Time was pretty much a Robbie game. He was the only one that could play it. I was good at Super Mario 64, but never Ocarina of Time. That game was a little too complicated. I always let him play it. He would beat it for me, get me the big Goron sword instead of the giant's knife. Oh, damn! Oh, damn! Oh, I just fell all the way down. Gotta climb all the way back up. This is just like in level 3, 4, 5 in Jill of the Jungle, this is one, as you can tell, this is one of those levels that has several levels contained in the same area. This is actually one of the biggest single maps, if you will, in the whole trilogy. The only one bigger, I'd say, probably is in Jill Saves the Prince. You have a map. You have an overhead map. I jump. It's easy enough. Here you can just jump up. I tried to get in between the vines there to get down faster, but didn't work. Failed. I got both of them with one. Gotta be alligators here. Phoenixes. Just ignore them. Tim, his name is Tim Sweeney. He was the one that designed this game, did most of the programming. The depths of heck. When you were little kids, you wouldn't say hell. Here's a little. Yep, you just do that. Anyway, when you were little kids, you weren't ever allowed to say hell, especially Robbie, because his family was pretty religious. So you always said heck. And, well, it's not good, actually. For this part, I have to clear out all the demons, and then I get to go down into lower part of hell, or heck. Lower part of heck, and I have to collect 7 keys, which is always kind of this level is always a bit of a pain, just because you have blocks, you have to cut away some blocks you shouldn't cut away, some blocks you should. And you got phoenixes, and you got a couple demons here and there. In general, you have to go left and up. Oh, and I just failed there, all the way down here. But since I'm down here, there's a key right there. Might as well go get it. I'm at 3 keys. But then I have to get all the way back up. Which is kind of a pain. And in fact, for this part, I might not talk as much. Here's key number 4. Need 3 more keys. For this part, I might not talk as much because you definitely do have to pay attention. I just cutting away too many blocks. There we go, look at key number 5. You don't want, and I got a demon up there. 4, 5, 6. And he will sometimes spam his fireballs, or his flames, I should say. One more key, it's over here. In general, I want to stay up here. Oh. Now, this is actually record time. I don't think I've ever gotten all 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 7 keys. I don't think I've ever gotten all 7 keys this quickly. So, that's good. Cut, cut, cut. Get the apple, cut everything away, jump. Here we go. Now this level is very short. Go, up, down, doesn't matter, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You need to get the boulder over there. Go down here, get the key. I've always wanted to try to get this key and escape without getting hit by that boulder, but you could do it, but not if you're trying to do the game fast. So I've actually never been able to get that particular key without getting damaged by the boulder. Got all the apples there. As you can see, I guess I've never played this game before, ever. Doing pretty well, aren't I? Waterworld. Yeah, I don't know what to say, really. Avoid those spikes, you got the big green balls bouncing. Those ones will almost always hit you. It's 1, 2, and 5. There's going to be levers coming up. So 1, 2, 5. Go down there, and there'll be a switch there. And that will toggle that'll give you a platform at the beginning of the level. Now this level, now sometimes there are times when I have to intentionally kill myself in order to get to where I need to go, but this level, that would be nice for this level, but I don't think you can do that in this level. This game has, I believe, 19 levels. There we go. It's going to a fish. You have to collect 2 keys, and then you have to collect a gem, I believe, in this underwater part here. And again, I'm spamming the fish bullets because I really don't want. It's a little harder to move underwater. They actually made it a little more difficult. So I don't want the enemies to kind of corner me, or the enemies can move underwater a lot faster than I can, except for that fish. Long story short, I just want everything dead. Everything's got to die. Spikes will kill you underwater, so you have to be careful. And go. So this level's almost done. Just need to get to the end here. Back into Jill, and there we go. This level, I can intentionally use death as a shortcut. So let's see what we can do here. You have to collect 4 keys, but they don't make it easy. One. I always love the music for this level, so I might be quiet at this point, actually. Here it comes. Oh, not yet. My favorite part of the song is coming up pretty shortly here, actually. So I'm gonna shut up now. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, we're rocking out now. 1992, DOS video game music. Okay, this maze you have to go. I have not fully memorized this maze yet, but you basically have to go. You have to go to the right and up, and then you have to kind of go to the left and down, and then to the left and up. And actually, I need to kill myself because it will take me closer to where I need to go. So what I'm going to do is let this caterpillar bite me a couple times. And let this one bite me. So then, and I hope I didn't screw something up because I need to get the key, then kill myself, and then I'm back to where I need to go. Ooh. Well, and you have to go down and then back up, and then I just have to get the key, and actually that ant is really close by, so I'm just gonna, instead of killing myself on the boulder, I'm gonna kill myself on the ant. So because I need to get back to, there we go. Isn't that nice? They give you all your items, so you can do that in this level. That takes some time. And then the last key is really, really easy. You just go, you see, instead of going, you see what I did there? Instead of having to go back through the maze, I just killed myself and got here, got this key. Level 13.1. Can I do it? Sometimes I can, in one jump, I can collect the apple, the gem, and the apple. But I didn't do it that time. Here's the easiest level in the entire trilogy. There you go. And we go to the land of eternal weirdness. This level was shown in the when you have it play the demo of in the first game. It shows you a level from the first, from Jill of the Jungle, then it shows you a level from Jill Goes Underground, which is, it shows this one. And then it shows a level from Jill Saves the Prince. So this level was And I'm not going to make it. There we go. So anyway, this level was what was it was used as an advertisement in Jill 1 for all the Jill games. All these need to be out, by the way. They trigger basically barriers there. I need to go here. You can, if you'll see it in a little bit here. I transform into a phoenix. And actually, we're getting close to the end of the game now. It's starting to. But if you, anyway, you transform into a phoenix up here. And if you get the elevators right, you can actually go down here and kind of fly into the level. And kind of, the developers didn't test that very well. So you can. All of these need to be out. So right now I'm going to. There we go. Trap the phoenix there. Now I go into level 16. You have no weapons in this level. You have a slug. You basically just have to jump and avoid the spikes. You have to go left, right, left, right. Whoop. Almost died there. If you die, you have to restart. Just one more. You have to be really careful. If only I had some practice with this game. There are 4 keys you have to collect, so 1. And there are enough apples you could touch all the phoenixes and live. But I'm not going to do that. Again, this is kind of a let's speed run. 4th key, I believe, is somewhere around here. I forgot. Ooh, I'm running low on health. I could go down and eat the apples, but it's either down over there or it's up. I think here it is. One more hit and I'm dead. I better not screw anything up. I'm just going to let him pass. Oh. Yeah, level 16 done. You better think fast. Level 17. Okay, we're reaching the end of the game now. 4 keys, think fast. There we go. And there's lava right there, so if you screw it up, kill yourself and start over. Isn't that nice? That block will close, trapping me in this level forever. You need to collect 4 more keys, then I have to collect 5 gems. There's 1. I'm actually doing this in record time. I didn't think I could do it this well. I'm impressed. Okay, now we got bats. I used to think those phoenixes were bats, but they're not. These are the real these are real bats. I need to get some apples here pretty soon. And you basically have to kill everything you see in this level. This is the second to last level, by the way. The last level being, well, you'll see, but you just have to jump and collect 4 extra jumping powers, and then you collect 1 gem. Oh, my microphone isn't too loud. Okay, that's 4 keys. So I got 4 keys. Now this is kind of an interesting level because it's at the very end of the game. You climb all the way up. Again, you're escaping the underground. So you climb all the way up, get the 4 keys, but then you have to go all the way back down. So you're not done yet. Collect 5 gems. So that's 1, 2, and then there's 3 gems in here. And that beep was my recorder telling me that I've recorded over 20 minutes, so it's stopping that recording and starting a new one. And the last one, I believe, is over here. Nope. Nope, it's over to the right. Those are only apples. It's over here. I've failed the speedrun. If this were an actual speedrun, I would have failed it. But 20 minutes for Jill Goes Underground is, well, 21 minutes now, probably. It's still pretty good. The last game I played was as I said in my last video, I did a speedrun of Jill of the Jungle in about 12 minutes. So I've never done a speedrun of Jill Saves the Prince. By the way, way up above you begin to see the light of day. And the thought finally enters your mind. You are free. Well, here's the end of the game. Again, you can control Jill, just like in the last one, like I said, and it's coming up here. Now, there you go. I'm gonna get all the points. You touch the sun and you end the level. But just like in the last game, you're not watching a movie, you're watching one of the programmers play and have predetermined programmed moves. But once that sequence of moves ends, you can control them. I'm not going to put in my name. The high score there, what I do is in this game, in all the games, I tried to get every single point you could possibly get. I believe that I've done that in this game for high score. And I did that for Jill Saves the Prince too. I got 6,990 points. Well, anyway, thanks for watching my second Let's Play ever. I hope that I was entertaining at least. And now I'm going to upload this to YouTube.